Have you ever stood at the edge of something so vast, so ancient, that it felt like time itself had stopped? That's what happens when you face the Grand Canyon, a place that defies imagination, a scar of beauty carved by the hands of eternity. Stretching across Arizona like a colossal painting of stone and silence, the Grand Canyon isn't just a wonder of nature. It's a story, one written over billions of years. In today's journey, we'll uncover 10 incredible, mind-bending facts about this masterpiece, secrets that reveal how it was formed, the mysteries buried within it, and the legends whispered by the people who call it sacred. So take a deep breath, because we're about to descend, not just into the canyon, but into the very heart of time itself. Let's begin. Fact number 10, bigger than you can possibly imagine. When people imagine the Grand Canyon, they picture a massive hole in the ground. But that's like calling the ocean a puddle. The Grand Canyon is colossal, 277 miles long, 18 miles wide, and a mile deep. If you placed the Empire State Building inside it, the top would still be more than half a mile below the rim. To hike from one side to the other could take days, crossing scorching deserts, cold forests, and roaring rivers. The canyon is so large it actually creates its own weather. Clouds form inside it, storms roll through the walls, and sunlight dances across the stone like fire. As you stand on the edge, looking down into that infinite space, you don't just see rock. You see the raw scale of time and existence. And suddenly, you realize we are very small. Fact number 9. It reveals nearly 2 billion years of Earth's history. The Grand Canyon is like Earth's open diary, a record of everything this planet has endured. At the bottom lies the Vishnu Schist, rock that's 1.8 to 2 billion years old, older than most of the continents we live on today. Layer upon layer tells a different story. Oceans rising and falling, mountains crumbling into sand, volcanoes erupting and vanishing. Each stripe of color represents an age of the Earth. Reds, purples, yellows, and blacks, stacked like pages in a book that took eternity to write. When geologists study the canyon, they are literally reading time and finding fossils of creatures that lived hundreds of millions of years before dinosaurs ever existed. The Grand Canyon isn't just old. It's the closest thing we have to touching eternity. Fact number 8. The hidden world beneath the canyon. Beneath the surface, deep under the canyon's walls, lies a secret world of caves. Over 1,000 known, but countless more undiscovered. These caves hold ancient mysteries, mummified remains, prehistoric tools, and even evidence of lost species long gone from Earth. Some say there's a cave, the Cave of the Domes, that feels like stepping onto another planet, filled with shining mineral formations that glisten like stars in the dark. Others remain sealed, guarded by the Park Service, because what lies inside might be too fragile or too mysterious to expose. In 1909, a newspaper article claimed explorers had found Egyptian-like artifacts deep within one of the canyon's caves. It was never proven, but the legend persists. Some believe the Grand Canyon hides secrets we're not meant to uncover, because what's buried under 2 billion years of Earth might just change everything we think we know. Fact number 7. A sanctuary of life. From afar, the canyon looks lifeless, just rock and dust. But step closer, and you'll find it buzzing with life. Over 90 species of mammals, 300 types of birds, 1,700 plants, and countless insects thrive here, each one adapted to this harsh and ever-changing world. At sunrise, you might see the California condor glide silently over the cliffs, a bird once nearly extinct, now reborn thanks to conservation efforts. Bighorn sheep balance on edges thinner than your arm. Coyotes echo their cries through the walls at night. And below, near the river, desert lizards scurry through cactus and shadow, surviving in a world of extremes. It's strange. In a place that looks dead from a distance, There's more life and resilience than most cities could ever hold. The canyon teaches us something powerful. Life always finds a way. Fact number 6. The canyon has its own climate. You can experience 4 seasons in one day inside the Grand Canyon. At the top, snow falls on the pine forests of the North Rim. But as you descend, the temperature can rise more than 36 degrees Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius, turning the world around you into a desert inferno. In just a few hours of hiking, you pass from alpine cold to burning sand. This extreme difference has created micro-worlds, ecosystems stacked one on top of another, like floors of a living planet. And when night falls, the stars above are so clear they seem close enough to touch. The Grand Canyon is one of the best places in America for stargazing, with almost zero light pollution. It's a place where Earth meets sky, and both seem endless. Fact number 5. The Colorado River, nature's artist. At the heart of the canyon flows the Colorado River, a thin, restless ribbon of water that carved all of this from stone. For over 6 million years, it's been slicing through the earth, grain by grain, drop by drop. Every bend, every wall, every color in the canyon was shaped by its patience. Today, rafters still travel down the river, floating through places few humans have ever seen. They say that when the wind dies down and the canyon walls close in, you can hear the heartbeat of the earth itself. It's humbling to realize that this gentle sound of flowing water created one of the most spectacular wonders of the world. Fact number 4. Bigger than entire states. The Grand Canyon National Park covers 1.2 million acres, an area larger than Rhode Island or Delaware. Some regions are so remote that no roads lead to them. The only way to explore is by foot, horse, or helicopter. And in those untouched places, you find silence so deep it feels alive, like the earth is breathing beneath you. Rangers say that in some corners, the landscape has barely changed in hundreds of years. It's one of the last places in the modern world that remains truly wild, where human presence feels temporary and nature eternal. Fact number 3. Sacred ground of ancient tribes. Long before tourists came with cameras, the Grand Canyon was, and still is, holy ground. The Hopi, Havasupai, Hualapai, and Navajo tribes have lived in and around the canyon for centuries. To them, it's not just a place, it's the origin of life. Legends say the first humans emerged from the canyon, guided by spiritual beings into the world above. Even today, ceremonies and songs echo through the cliffs, honoring the spirits of their ancestors. The Havasupai still live inside the canyon, near turquoise waterfalls that look like they belong in a dream. To visit their village is to step into another world, one that's both ancient and alive. The Grand Canyon isn't just America's treasure, it's a living spirit. Fact number 2, beautiful but deadly. Every year, over 6 million visitors come to see the canyon's beauty, but not everyone leaves unscathed. The trails are steep, the heat is unforgiving, and the distances are deceptive. Many underestimate the descent, walking down easily, only to realize the climb back up is brutal. Park rangers perform hundreds of rescues each year, and sadly, some don't make it back. It's a reminder that the canyon demands respect. Behind the beauty lies danger, and that danger is part of what makes it so magnetic. To experience the Grand Canyon fully, you must accept both its wonder and its wrath. Fact number 1, visible from space. From the edge of Earth, aboard the International Space Station, astronauts can easily see the Grand Canyon, a scar of red and gold across Arizona's desert, glowing beneath the sun. NASA uses its shape to study how erosion works, and even compares it to valleys on Mars. It's humbling to realize that one of our planet's greatest natural works of art can be admired from the stars themselves. The Grand Canyon is proof that Earth creates beauty on a cosmic scale. The Grand Canyon isn't just a place. It's a living memory, carved by time, shaped by water, and guarded by the silence of the ages. Every stone, every echo, every shadow tells the same truth. Nothing lasts forever, except change. Which fact surprised you the most? Leave a comment below, hit like, and subscribe for more incredible journeys across the mysteries of the United States. Until next time, keep exploring.